Hello students, welcome to my channel Alvina Zoid Learning English. Students, in this video we are going to learn something new about grammar. So let's see what is that. What do you people see in this particular picture? What do you understand? You can see there is a noun and another one is determiner. So you can see that how is it saying, can you help me? And what is the answer of the determiner? Let's see. What is a determiner or what are determiners? Determiners are words that introduce a noun and provide some information about it, but it doesn't describe it. You can understand that it gives you the information about noun, means it includes some other additional information about noun, that how the noun is, and what are the figures, what are the features, what are the additional things related to the noun. If I talk to you people related to the reminder, one very important reminder is there to be kept in mind that determiners are different to pronoun. You know very well what is pronoun. What are pronouns? Pronouns are the word that are used on the place of a noun. So we are not going to misunderstood with the pronoun. The determiners are not the pronouns. They are a different kinds of adjectives used before a noun. Let's see that what are the different types of determiners. You can see that I have shown a beautiful table for you people in which I have very clearly reflected the different forms of determiner. They are article, quantifiers, demonstrative, numbers, distributive, possessive, different words exactly we call them the quantitative and qualitative, basically we call them. If I start with the very first one, that is called indefinite article. So you people know very well what are the articles a, and the. So indefinite articles are a and an. You know very well a is always used before any consonant letter and an is used before the vowel letters. Except this, they also use with the sounding words as it is given in the table. If I talk about the definite article, you know very well definite article is used for giving information about particular noun. Yes, so that is exactly called the. The can either be used with non-countable nouns and the article can be omitted entirely. Like we can see the example which is used over here, but we have to see the next table very clearly as that is used in the case of geography. Yes students, don't use the before what are the situations, like name of most countries, name of cities, towns and states, name of lakes and bays, names of mountains, names of continents, names of islands. But yes, before which it is to be used, they are names of rivers, ocean like the Ganga, the Indian Ocean, points of the globe, geographical areas and desert, forests and gulfs. Let's go to our next style. It is called demonstrative. So demonstrative, you know very well, demonstrate karna, that we call the demonstrative pronouns, or we call it simply demonstrative adjective or demonstrative determiners. They are this, that, these, those. Things are very clear from the picture. For near, this and these. For far, that and those. My next style is possessive. If we talk about this table is talking about possessive adjectives. As I said to you people, don't confuse with this that determiners are the pronouns. They are not the pronouns, they are the adjectives. So you can see here how nicely in this table it is said that possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, ours, yours and theirs. Now see what are the differences. The difference is very clear. Possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives, yeah, possessive determiners. Possessive adjectives plus noun, like see, this is my book. Is this your umbrella? He lent me this jacket. I borrowed the car. Do you like my doll? A lot of our friends came to our party. Their house is lovely. Next is interrogative determiners. What are interrogative determiners? Interrogative determiners are used before nouns to ask the question. The thing is very clear, they are used before noun to ask the question about people or things. They are also called interrogative adjectives also. The words which are used are like which, what, whose are called interrogative determiner, like what's your name and all. If I describe you more what is interrogative adjective or determiner, interrogative adjective or determiners are words such as which, whose and what that are used along with noun to ask question. If I take you the example, which planets should be watered twice a week? Which plant should be watered twice a week? What book are you reading? Hope so it was clear there. Let's go to our next style. It's called distributive. If I talk about distributive adjectives or distributive determiners, distributive adjectives or determiner shows the thing that the thing or the person are counted collectively. They refer to member of a group as individual, like each, both, either, neither and all that. If we go with the next style, that is the main and the most important and the most troublesome for the student, that's called quantifiers. From the name itself it is very clear, it is used for quantity. So quantifiers for a subclass understanding determiners, they are adjectives or phrases that serve the answer to possible questions. How many are there? How much are there? So the examples are few, little, much, most, etc. If I take you to the types of quantifiers, they are basically divided into three categories. Quantifiers that describe quality, quantity, quantifiers that express attitude, quantifiers that are used for comparative degree. You can see that except this I have shown you people that quantifier of quantity are the countable and uncountable, but rest are some other specific ones. If I take you to the next slide is talking about quantifiers and their usage. Quantifiers are used at the beginning of the noun phrase. As I have said to you people already, the determiners are the one which are used before nouns. So here with countable nouns, what are the words that we have to use? With uncountable nouns, with countable and uncountable noun, both which are the words that can be used. You can see the table, read the table so fast. Let's go to our next very important confusing element for the students. A little and little. What is the difference between the two? A little is used with positive quantity and non-countable noun. It means a small amount or some. Means it is something is there. But little express a diminutive size or negative quantity. Matlab almost nothing or not much. We can't call it a quantity. If we take the examples were given there. The same problem comes with the word that is called a few and few. A few represent a positive quantity, means something is there. It is used with plural nouns with some or small amount. But few represent a negative quantity or shortage of something. It is used with plural countable nouns and it means not many, not enough or very small amount. Both the examples are given over here. Next we have much and many. Much is used with uncountable noun, whereas many is used with countable noun. Like we can see the example, how much money have you got? So we don't know amount of money, but do you have many friends? Means I can count that how many friends do I have in all together. Yes? Let's see what is in my next slide. My next slide is altogether a very good example for all my students to understand all the types all together at one place. Hope you all are going to understand through this table everything in a better manner. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe with your friends. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.